Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is Thrifted Living. My name is Kieran. This is sort of going to start off like in a way that I don't typically start my videos, but I wanted to jump on here and talk with you guys. So if you haven't seen my recent video, the last video I posted before this, my mom just passed away unexpectedly about a month ago now. And so that's been extremely tough, extremely tough. If you see right here, this is my mom's dog, Pip. She's an 11-year-old dachshund with no teeth, and she thinks she's the queen. It's a problem. She likes to lick a lot, but her and Finley are not getting along very well. It's getting better, but we're still having some problems where she thinks she owns me, and if Finn gets near me, she tries to bite him with her no teeth. So we're trying to figure that out. But yeah, it's been really tough over the past month. My mom passed away unexpectedly, and it's just been really hard. And so I haven't really shared many videos. I haven't shared anything with you except sharing with you, that my mom did pass. I just haven't wanted to share anything. Going thrifting was really hard. Sorry, she won't stop licking me. Going thrifting for the first time was extremely hard. I literally cried in the thrift store, like sobbed. Like the first time I stepped into one of the thrift stores that we would go to, I just stood there and cried, and I just kept on crying and crying. And Keely came with me, and she was the one that had the tissues at the time, so that was really helpful. Finley's now looking at me because he's jealous that I'm holding her. Finley, you can come up here. Come on. Come on. I don't know if he will. But yeah, so thrifting, was something that my mom and I did together. Like, it was one of our favorite things to do. And we'd go thrifting, we'd go to garage sales. Like, we spent a lot of time doing that. And, going thrifting was really, really hard. But I did it. Oh, hold on a second. Let me help Finley get up on the couch. Sorry about that. Finley needed help getting up on the chair. So yeah, so thrifting was really, really hard. We just have so many great memories when we were thrifting. And I know, like, it just was so, I had all of the feeling at once when that happened, when I went thrifting. So I just didn't want to share videos. I just was like, really just taking each day, one day at a time. But I did go thrifting as a way to like kind of connect to her. The first store was really, really difficult to go to, but then like everyone that I've gone to since then has been a little bit easier. It's been interesting just because like you don't realize what's going to make you upset until it does. And so I was really surprised as to how I felt at that first thrift store, but I'm really grateful that I have so many friends through this process. Like, I have so many friends at the thrift store, like, that have just become like great friends over the years, and they're so supportive, giving me hugs and like encouraging me and like sharing their stories. And I'm thankful for all of you. You guys know who you are. But I'm so thankful for all of you, and you've made this, time easier because my mom spent so much time with me there that you guys are able to like share memories of her with me. And, you guys knew her, like a friend as well. And so that's been really helpful. Aside from that first time I went to the thrift store, it was a mess. But I've gone thrifting a couple times as like, now I'm taking it as a way to connect with her. Like, now I'm sort of like, in my head, I'm like, okay, Mom, like, what would you say about this? What would you say about this? My mom was always the type to tell me when she did not like something. That was her thing. And like, she wasn't ever mean about it, but she was critical, definitely critical, which I appreciated. And she was very honest about things too. So I would buy something and she was like, nope, I don't like that. I would still usually buy it though. So I just always think about like the things I buy now and like how much she would like them or dislike them. I got these new glasses. They are rainbow. I got them from I Buy Direct, and I love them. I think my mom would have liked them too. I think she would have liked the bright colors and everything, and I just think they're really fun. And that's what I wanted. I wanted something really fun for my next pair of glasses because I desperately needed new glasses. So yeah, so long story short, I have just been taking a break from everything, while I've been grieving and while we've, been grieving and working through that whole process. And yeah, so I thought today I would share with you some of the footage of what I have seen at the thrift store recently. I was like, right before everything happened, I was really trying to make like a formal way of like making videos and making everything like super professional and everything. And like I sort of just like, it kind of took the fun out of it for me a little bit. So I've just decided to be more casual about it and you know, just show you guys what I find that I think is cool and tell you why I think it's cool. Yeah, so one thing I wanted to suggest before I share this video with you is like I love seeing all of the things that I find at the thrift store, but I love it when other people find cool things at the thrift store too. And so I was like, maybe if you guys would be interested, if you like to share what kind of stuff you find at the thrift store, if you want to share pictures with me of some of the stuff that you find at the thrift store, you can share it with me on Facebook or Instagram. I have those links below. Share with me some pictures of what you guys find, and I will try to include clips of those things, like the pictures at the end of each thrifting video. I think that could be really fun, because I can only find so many things, but I know the community, the thrifting community, finds so many amazing things, and I thought it could be fun to sort of share those things together. So yeah, so sort of trying to jump back into filming a little bit here, and I just thought I would share with you what I've seen at the thrift store, and I'll share a haul at some point. I have a lot of stuff, so it'll be multiple hauls, but yeah, I thought, it's tough, but this community has been really helpful, and the comments and the kind words you guys have shared over all of the different platforms that I have, it's been overwhelming and so appreciated. It's I'm so grateful for all of the support you guys have given me. Like, some of the comments, like all of the comments, affect me in different ways, but like some of them have been like extremely helpful and like comforting. So I haven't responded to anything yet. I am like thinking about trying to go through and write all of our thank you cards and all of the comments and all that stuff. I'm trying to figure out a time to do all of that because it's just a lot. But I just wanted to say here, like, before I'm able to respond to everything, thank you guys so much for all of your support. It's really meant a lot. So, all right, it's been a long time, but I think it's time to say, let's go thrifting. I'm recording this voiceover with 2 sleeping dogs, so if you hear any type of snoring, it is probably one of the dogs sitting next to me. So I decided to start by sharing with you my favorite part of the thrift store, which is the toy section. These clips are from several different thrift stores where I found so many awesome things. I really love vintage toys, and I found some really great, like, connecting sets and like building sets that I thought were really fun. I also found this art set, and I was really concerned at first because I thought that it was leaking in the back, but then I think it's actually like a sort of like a drawing space that you can use that has like different kind of material in it. But then I found something absolutely amazing. I found 2 vintage Lisa Frank Easter bags. I could not believe it when I saw these. Look at this backpack. Oh my gosh. And they're filled. It's like they are Lisa Frank Easter baskets kind of, but oh my gosh, I have to do a video with these. I think they are so cool. I am so excited that I found them. Again, I found another connecting set that I thought was really cool, and I didn't buy it, but I really like the Learning Resources brand, and I usually pick up those items. Then I saw these really cute little keychains, and of course, I always go to the game section. I did find a lotto game. I think it was like Around the House Lotto, and I thought that was really cool. It has several different like typical household items, and something like that is actually helpful to use in my classroom with my students who are learning English. I also found this hot air balloon, and you guys know I love hot air balloons and like the around the world theme. This thing was super heavy though. And then I found some different kinds of wrapping paper inside of this container. I couldn't really see all of the designs, but it kind of felt like a mystery box. I found a pasta making machine that I thought was really cool. I love all of these like kitchen gadgets, and I'm just really curious as to how all of them work. So I'm really interested by those when I see them at the thrift store. I found a small collection of snow bunnies at a thrift store. I've heard of snow babies, but I hadn't heard of snow bunnies. Then I found these candles. They're like little candle holders that are, I think they're like different animals. It was really interesting. And then I also found a whole box of like silver items. It seemed like there was quite a variety in there, but I did not pick that up. I also found this tiny little well. I think it was really cute. Then I found this really cool tie tracker. It's like a revolving tie rack. I was like, I don't know, that's like a really cool gadget. I also love to find different dishware sets in the box. It's always so exciting. I love this item. It's a really cool set of glasses, and I just think it's so cool. It's like different like subway maps over the world, like different sort of like subway maps throughout different countries, and I definitely picked that up because I thought it was really, really cool. I also found these two little cake pans. My mom loved cake pans and baking, so it just makes me feel connected to her to see those kind of items. Different crafting books I looked through. Again, another thing that made me feel really connected to my mom because my mom was an amazing seamstress, an amazing baker, amazing crafter. She could do anything. Then I saw these horses, and I don't know, they kind of scared me. I don't know, it was a very intense picture. I also went to another thrift store and I saw this lamp, which I thought was very pretty and like interesting. I also found this magic cord, which I've heard people talk about before. It's something that you can like connect different Christmas ornaments to, so I actually picked that up in hopes of maybe finding some of those ornaments. These pillars were really, really interesting. Not very comfortable feeling at all. I did have them in my cart for a couple minutes, but I took them out because they were like $6 a piece. Here are some shoes that I found. I have recently had a lot of luck finding vintage shoes. I found several different pairs of vintage mud shoes and just different pairs of like really interesting sneakers and heels and boots. And I absolutely love sharing those with you guys. Look at these Converse. They are like see-through Converse. They definitely needed to be cleaned and they were way too big for me, but if they were in my size, I would have definitely bought them. But I really love looking at shoes, and that's something that I'm going to start listing in my Poshmark closet because I have several pairs. I just haven't listed anything since everything happened, and so I'm hoping to get back into that soon because I really love sharing those vintage items with you. I also thought this pair of shoes were really cute. They were just like fun heels, but they definitely needed a little work, and I just didn't feel like cleaning them. And so I just love looking at the shoes because I really find some great shoes at this one particular thrift store. It's actually this thrift store. This is where I found all of my vintage mud shoes, with the exception of like one pair I found at a different store. It is my mission to find all of the vintage shoes that I wanted when I was a kid but never had. And so that's something that I'm really enjoying, is like sort of thrifting my past and what I would have wanted to have in terms of style. I found this really cool pair of shoes. Look at how beautiful they are. They're so bright and colorful, and they're like a mesh kind of material so you can actually see through them. They are absolutely beautiful, and I bought them. They are the perfect size for me. And by perfect, I mean they are a little tight, but they're super, super cute. So I was really excited to find them and buy them. And I'm just having so much fun finding all of these shoes. And these were like sewing shoes, which connected me to my mom, but they were really way too big for me. And then I went to another thrift store. I saw some furniture items. I really love finding bookshelves and really interesting like rolling carts. Look at this gold cart. It's so beautiful. Then I found this Easter bunny, which I thought was really cute. It was like a little ceramic basket. I found this juicer, which again, I wanted to buy, but like I would never use it. I know I would never use it. I also love finding vintage wrapping paper, and this was like a clear wrapping paper that I thought was really cool. If you hear anything, Finley is out in the kitchen trying to get some snacks, and so I will give him one of those, a little snack after I finish recording this voiceover. I also found this. I don't know what it is. It was super heavy. It was like a marble bottom, and then is that like a leaf on it or a feather? I think it's supposed to be like a leaf, maybe like a fern. Maybe? What do you guys think? I also found this set of boxcar children books. I never read them as a kid, but I just love like the nostalgic value of it. Then I found this really beautiful basket, and inside of it, it had so many different like sewing materials. It was really sweet. You could tell somebody put together a really nice collection. I also found this set of, I don't know what, I think this is called Rainbow Loom, maybe. I thought it was full of like beads, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to get this. Oh, it just says loom refill kit. I don't know why I thought it was called rainbow loom, but yeah, I was really interested. I was like, oh my gosh, I need that just because it's so bright and colorful. And then the teacher and me wanted all of these binders. I would have loved to have these when I was a kid, and I was like, should I use them or could I use them in my classroom? But I decided to not get them. I also found some molds, and this was really cute. They were like little pigs, and I thought about it, but I was like, I don't really have a use for it. But I did pick up this little mini donut maker. It's the Wilton brand, and my mom loved to make little donuts and like treats and things like that. So I was definitely going to buy that. And then this little piece of art said lipstick. I thought that was funny. This shirt says Grandma Does It All. And then look at this shirt. Wow. This is like some amazing Christmas stuff. It even has art on the arms. How beautiful is that? I loved this Sonic backpack. It was all glittery and blue. It reminded me of Colgate toothpaste, like the kids version. I don't know, I thought it was really cool. Then I found this vintage carousel animal. I'm not sure what animal it was, but I thought it was really cool. It's quite heavy. I also found this gift bag, which was really neat. It is a Tommy DePaola, I think that's how you say it, gift bag. I have never seen something like this with like a children's book artist having like gift bags. It was just such an interesting find. This store has a lot of glassware, and I saw these like little sandwich plates, and they had like this iridescent quality to them. I also found this heart cushion. This is going to go into my classroom. I'm creating like a little calming corner, like a little fun space, and I think that's perfect as like a little seat for the kids to use. I saw this cart, and then I went to look at something else really quick, and somebody else purchased it, but that's okay. I have plenty of things like that. And then I can never resist these organizers. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but I'm always so tempted. This glass made me think of, this mug made me think of my childhood with SpongeBob. And then this smiley face one, oh my gosh, it was so cool. I wanted to buy it, but we really don't have any room for any more mugs. And then I thought the art on this San Francisco mug was really pretty. And then I found some more dishware sets. I also found these ice cream bowls, but they were ceramic or like glass, and I just didn't think they were really practical to use, especially with my niece and nephew because they're so young. Some more dishware sets that I just think are really interesting, and I found some pressed flowers like inside of glass. They are so pretty. I think they can be like displayed on a window. This next item made me think of Beauty and the Beast, right? Like the rose in Beauty and the Beast. Thank you for watching today's thrifting video. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Also, I would love to see the items that you guys are finding at the thrift store, so share some pictures with me of your thrift finds on my Facebook or Instagram. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye!